Let us revise the chapter economic activities around us. So here few questions are there. Let us quickly cover it. So what is economic activities? Activities that create monetary value are called economic activities. So in exchange, we are going to get the money. That activities are known as economic activities. Okay, so this is the simple definition of economic activities. Now, what do you mean by monetary value? Monetary value means value of something that can be measured in terms of money. Okay, so this is the meaning of monetary value, the value of something that can be measured in terms of money. What are the different types of economic activities? So economic activities are mainly of three main types of economic activities are there. The three main types of economic activities are primary activities, secondary activities, or tertiary and tertiary activities. So these are the three main types of activities. Now define the term primary activities or the primary sector. Let us see what does it mean. So those economic activities in which people are directly dependent on nature to produce goods are known as primary activities. The most common primary activities are agriculture, mining, fishing, raising livestock, and forestry. The primary activities ensure food security and lays the foundation for other two sectors, that is the secondary and tertiary activities. So this is the meaning. The economic activities in which people are directly dependent on nature to produce goods is known as primary activities. Second question is, what is secondary activities or secondary sector? Economic activities in which people are dependent on outputs of primary sector and transform them to produce goods are known as secondary activities. Okay, so this is secondary activities. For example, secondary activities include the processing of grains obtained from the agriculture field to make flour in mills, extractions of oil from groundnut, and processing of tea leaves to derive tea. Secondary activities are important as it adds value to natural resources by transforming raw material into valuable product. So here people are dependent on the output of the primary sector and transform them to produce goods as known as secondary activities, like the processing of tea leaves to derive tea. Okay, and here it is important as it adds value to natural resources by transforming raw material into valuable product. So this is the secondary activity. Now, what is tertiary activities? So all those economic activities that provide support to people involved in primary and secondary activities are called tertiary activities. Example, fruit or vegetable vendors sell the farm produce to household consumers. Doctor, nurses, teachers, they are just giving their service whenever we are in need. This is called tertiary activity. And this sector is also called as service sector. So these are the three activities. Now how these three types of economic activities are interdependent with each other. So the three types of economic activities are interdependent with each other as it play an important role in the process of conversion of natural raw material into finished product for final consumption. So raw material are taken out and then it has been converted into finished product for final consumption. How? For example, milk is directly derived from cow, that is the primary activity. As it is derived from natural source, then milk is processed and converted from one form to another, that is the milk powder and ghee. Now these economic activities are called secondary activities. Now milk and milk product are sold in various places. So here transportation, trading and retail is a tertiary activity. So here the three sectors support each other in the production and distribution of goods. So in this way, the three types of economic activities are interdependent with each other. So this much you can write for the answer. So this is the quick revision of the chapter, that is the economic activities around us.